When we first moved to Roanoke, we actually didn't know anybody at all. My first weekend here, we found Fellowship Community Church, stopped by the first time guests tent, and then immediately got plugged into a life group. And that is how we started to find community in Roanoke in general.
Yeah, like Alex said, when we moved here, we didn't have anybody, so getting the support system and really being able to dive into the Word with people, and if we had questions, just having a space where we felt like we were able to ask those types of questions, and
without worrying about other people judging you, and really growing together and as individuals.
Yeah, I've been a longtime member of Fellowship Community Church, over 10 years. And I first started getting into a men's group, and it was a very good experience for me. And I got to know the guys in there, and we had to share things that you normally wouldn't share on a Sunday. I was in a situation where I went through a very difficult time in my life, very hard time. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. And it was my men's group that helped mentor me and keep me accountable during that time. And when I met Mary Catherine, she said, why don't we join a life group? Why don't we do it on Sunday?
So Steve and I had started dating at the end of 2019, and when we started going to church together, he invited me to come to life group with him, and I did. I had a really tough time in 2020. A lot of people did. And I was hospitalized several times that year, and I ended up in treatment in another city in November of 2020. I remember getting care packages, and one of the girls in treatment said to me, she said, wow, your family really loves you. And I said, that's not my family.
Exactly.
I said, that's Steve's Sunday school class. And she goes, are you sure they're not your family? And so I can say they truly are.
When I first moved back to Roanoke, I felt very disconnected from everybody, and like I didn't really have a community of my own. And through Life Group, I found a group of people around my age who are strong believers in Christ, where we help point each other back towards the Lord and get to do a bunch of fun activities. And I've made a lot of really good friends through my Life Group. One thing my Life Group always says about each other is that we really like to just talk to each other. It's fun to have a community that all supports each other, where we all pray for one another and support one another, and also get to do fun things like we go out to dinner and have game nights, and we painted pumpkins and do all the other things. And so it's just fun to have a community like that.